Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be taking a look at a map called East Coast USA Winter, which is a modified version of East Coast USA. Basically, what this map does is it takes the East Coast USA and it changes the visuals completely. So you're used to that real green map. Now there's a lot more white because of the snow and a lot more brown because a lot of the trees are missing their leaves. But there are still some evergreens around here, so there is some green. We just got to find those trees, and I think there's some across that bridge. So let's go across that bridge and then we'll see a little bit of greenery. And most of the changes are visual. There is a small difference when you're, well, actually it's a significant difference, I should say, when you're driving over the snow itself. Normally, if you're driving over this, it doesn't really slow you down much on East Coast USA. But with the snow, it's really, really deep snow. So right here, we're barely able to go through it. We're going like 5 miles per hour, 4 miles per hour, 3 miles per hour, even though I'm flooring it at the moment. So this snow does slow you down. And that means when you're driving around on the normal road and you kind of tap the snow, some crazy things can happen when you just put your wheel into the snow. When one wheel wants to go slower than the other three, crashes happen. So like, let's see, like kind of like that. Oh, it didn't do anything too crazy. Just popped us in the air and we can keep driving. But mostly what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be driving around this map so you can see East Coast USA at a totally different time of year. It almost feels like a different map until you actually kind of like know, oh, around this corner there'll be this and that. And it's like, yeah, this is all the same road. But when you're driving it, it really does feel different, especially areas like right here. Like you see the mountains and the snow on the mountains and stuff, and it feels like you're just in a totally different location when it's like that to me. Even though it's the same, like I said. So anyways, just focus on driving. Maybe I'll try to do some drifting or something and fail miserably at it, like so. Whoops. Oh, you're right there. There's the snow grabbing you. Like, that would not normally flip you like that, but the snow just decided, let's do a little flip. And actually, you know, the snow basically saved my truck. Like, it managed to just do some miraculous thing where I flopped about and basically got no damage to the important parts. Like, yeah, it's really screwed up on the bed of the truck, but it still drove straight until I crashed into the part right there. And that was because the snow grabbed me a little bit. I think when you're on the dirt road, it's a little bit easier for you to just get caught in a bad situation because of the snow. Like if we just go like this, snow, yep. I mean, that was intentional, that roll right there, but you see what it can do. Uh-oh, I think my steering might be compromised because I was saying go right, but it really wasn't that much. Drive it a little bit more. I know there's a jump coming up. I want to hit that jump. Oh yeah, the steering is totally ruined. Keep it straight just for that jump. All right. Keep it straight for one more crash now. Whoops. I think that was the snow slowing me down, even though it looked like I was still on the dirt road. Come on, stay straight. I'm holding the analog stick a little bit to the right, and it's actually keeping it mostly straight. There's a big corner coming up. We'll crash on there. How about this? What if we try to cut the corner? And then there's a crash. See, with the snow, you'll get things like that because the snow kind of grabbed the vehicle, so it caused it to spin like that. So let's go ahead and swap this out. Let's go with a ETK KC6TX, and we'll get it in green. Normally, you can't use green on this map because it blends in with the trees too much. Now we can get green, and it actually stands out. And you know, if I remember correctly, if you have a black, white, or brown car, or maybe even like beige, you're less likely to get a ticket than people with like red and blue cars and green cars and stuff. Just because you blend in more. Totally random fact. At least I'm pretty sure it's a fact. I need gas! It's not how you get gas, WhyBeAre. I know, but it's fun to do. Just totally wrecking that car. How much is gas here? Still cheap. Still only $2.17. I wish I could get gas that cheap. Actually, sometimes I can. Not usually. It goes up and down. Anyways, bring it back. Keep on driving. Let's get that gas. How do you fill up on gas? Well, you just slide through and you make a noise like you're going glug, 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 and then suddenly you have a full tank. It was full already, WhyBeAre. Shh. Shh. Just shush. I'm having story time here. I'm making stuff up. Let me have my fun. All right, 110, 120. This is a good speed for a crash. Once the straightaway's gone, we're gone too. Actually, this straightaway just keeps going, don't it? It's gonna keep holding on for as long as we can, basically. And I'm not gonna slow down at all. Okay, there's a corner coming up. We're gonna just fly. Flying! And around a tree. We are really around that tree, aren't we? Wow. All right. Bring it back again. And we could go and swap this car out. So how about we go Bolide? We'll get the 320. I thought I was going to say 390. So did I. And I changed my line at the last minute to the 320. Try to go around this corner slowly because this one's kind of bumpy. Don't want to mess it up. Hit that snow right there, and you can see what the snow does. Just kind of... Whoa! The snow, man! The snow's grabbing me. I was able to maintain control, but I did crash a tiny, tiny bit. I think I probably broke my headlight or something. We can still drive in a straight line, so I'm happy. But let's crash it. Whoa! Right there, the snow slowed me down so much. What would have been like a 70-mile-per-hour crash only did the damage of like a 20 or 30-mile-per-hour crash, it looked like. Sometimes the snow will save your life. It's really weird seeing snow and then seeing ocean. It's just a weird feeling. Like over here in California, that does not happen. You gotta be at elevation to see snow. You can't be at sea level and see snow here. Such a weird feeling when that happens. I mean, you could go to like Tahoe and it's like a lake. It's like, oh, there you got snow and water, but it's not the same. It's really just not. You set the car and keep going. I think there's a time of day thing going on too, isn't it? Because it's getting different looking. Like it's orangier. What? Whoa, that was... Hold on. Did those trees just... Those trees really did just appear out of nowhere. Like I was... Like, you kind of look like right there's no trees. And it's like, wait a minute, there are trees. They're just so thin that you really can't tell they're trees until you get real close to them. I was curious about that. You know, it's getting dark, so that means headlights on, high beams on. I'll probably just drive for a few more minutes. By now, you probably got a good idea of what this map is, and I don't know if I even really need to drive anymore, but I'm actually just kind of I enjoy just cruising like this, so that's why I'm still doing it. Whoop, okay. That's totally fine. That doesn't affect the car's drivability at all. It actually almost didn't. Like, it just pulls a little bit to the right, and that's it. For how ruined it looks, I am super surprised. Wait, it doesn't really churn anymore. Okay, it is actually ruined. And there goes one headlight. We're down to only a single headlight. But the car still drives, so we keep going. I like how that part on the engine cover is just hanging out right there. Like, it totally looks like it should not be here, but it's hanging along. I'm gonna try to, like, scrape it off right here. In the snow. Come on. Oh! Instead, I hit my wheel into the snow. It's not how that was supposed to go at all. Try again. Accelerate. Accelerate. 60. Yeah, this thing's still driving surprisingly well. Who'd have thunk? Bolides are this durable. All right, get rid of that cover. Nope. It is still on. Oh, I never noticed that the houses have lights when it's nighttime. I never noticed that because I don't drive at nighttime ever. How cool is that? Let's go check out that building. Looks like a pretty big... That's like more than a house, isn't it? Or just, you know, I got stacks of paper house. One of the two. It's on stilts. It's cool seeing it glowing like that. Wait a minute, there's no power lines. It's a ghost. It's a dead end. I'm dead. It's red even. Like, that is so spooky. Like, all of a sudden, it's like super red around me and stuff. It's like, that really is ghostly. Getting out of here. Fast as possible. There is not a location you want to be. Okay, now I feel safer. Wait, the ghost is chasing me. Gotta floor it and crash into a tree because the ghost and there is the curse of the house. Curse of the house. It lives on. And you can just see it in the distance. Looking at its prey. Knowing that it killed it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about at all. I'll drive a little bit more. We'll swap it for the stanced version of the Pessimon. It's at night, so I know it's really hard to see. That's why I'm going to only do a little tiny bit more. I could make it daytime, sure, but don't think it's necessary. And actually, we're totally stuck in the snow. No, we're not. We got a little bit of movement. So this one, if you touch the snow, though, you'll probably get stuck really hard. So you got to avoid it at all costs. And here, we'll do it from the interior. Because I'm just kind of screwing around now. This is one of those things I very, very rarely do. Interior. at night kind of driving. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. It's totally fine. I don't know how damaged my car is, but I'm going to tell myself it's not damaged one bit. And my car is going to not tell that to me by the way it's driving. It's driving badly, so it's telling me I am damaged, you idiot. Stop driving me. It's like, fine, I'll stop driving you. I'll dump you in the ditch, and I'll end the video here. So until next time, this has been WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.